Hey y'all, it's Ken, and this is the refresher for June 28. On June 28, we began the series Foundations. Foundations is a series through the summertime that's going to look at the foundational elements of our faith. The who is God, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, who are we as God's people. But we began on Sunday with John's Gospel. The beginning of John's Gospel, where it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And God created all things through this Word. There was darkness, and there was light. God is that light, that the Word, that Christ is that light, and that the darkness would not overcome it. And then John goes immediately to the section that says, and there was a man named John that came to testify, to witness to that light. He was not the light, but he chose to testify, to witness to it, pointing the direction back. And so there was two things that I said. I said, one, a lot of times we try to get out our own little lights in the darkness and let that shine. We try to make our way through. We try to solve our own problems. We try to do our own things. We try church to be really cool because that's the way that we want it. And we try really, really hard. And not that we're supposed to not try hard, but that in the midst of that, we're doing everything. And it's about us, ultimately. And the second part is that if we're not that light, then what are we to do? Sometimes we got to let Jesus shine like he does normally. And we have to point. We have to be the holy finger, not the bad finger, but the holy finger that always points back to what Christ is doing in our lives, in our churches, and all around us. We are to be like John the Baptist in the beginning of the gospel, to witness, to bear a testimony that always points back to Christ. So in the midst of the darkness, there is light. In the midst of the darkness, we don't have to shine our own to try and make a way. Next week, Foundations. See y'all.